And I believe we're live, and I didn't mean to have this music still playing. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. We'll do this one because it's fun. Welcome to the final installment, for now, because Mayor's slowly talking me into things, of Oops, All Chaos Sorcerers, The Reckoning. I don't know. Actually, Orchard and Peril. I already had a title for this. Few just quick things. I posted a second ago in the chat, Wild Surge is the command to see the custom donation rules if you'd like. I think that's pretty much it. Does anybody else have anything before we start? No? Cool. The Wild Magic Support Group has gained a little popularity in this small city of Huanyu. You all have started to attend for various reasons, maybe just tips and tricks about how to deal with being a plant for a little bit, or maybe it's just nice to talk to people that get it. For whatever reason, the town always sort of clears out whenever y'all are nearby. Not that you've ever necessarily done anything, but perhaps an unnamed wild mage in the past has accidentally fireballed a tavern before. Who knows? This day, though, there's something in the air. Feeling just kind of springy, just alive, just a little electric. You enter town like normal, go into your little meetup, and there's a bit of a panic going. Arbor, why don't you describe your entrance and your character for us?
Well, Arbor's about 6 feet tall, with long red hair and a braid, and large hoop earrings. Fairly well dressed in reds and blacks like any good fire genasi would, right? Got some braces and a large longbow on his back. Walks in the support group like normal, takes a look around and just like, something's in the air today. Is anyone around?
Oh, there's several people around. Not that you notice immediately, but like several of like the port harbor masters are running around. A lot of just random workers. There's a buzz. Something is happening, but it's not super clear what yet.
I'll wave over. What's all the buzz about?
Oh well, it seems that something's going on over in Pratchett's Orchard.
Anything besides just something?
I'm not 100% sure.
Well, maybe we should go check it out, something. Anyone in danger? Is it a big thing, little thing?
And at this point, Gail walks in.
Oh, hi, Gail. Hi, Gail.
Oh, hey, Arbor. It's been so long since I've seen you all. Or you, I guess. I don't know. I'm just so nervous and excited. Gail. Gail Windigo, naturally, is pale, the giant mane, almost cloud-like, of white and blue hair, wearing sort of diaphanous robes and silvers and light purples and light blues, looking very airy and bright, with a cheerful, chipper smile on her face. Oh, geez. So, have you heard anything? Do you know what's going on? Honestly, I'm a bit of an airhead. I just, sorry, get a little Genasi joke there.
Yeah, I know.
But have any of the others shown up yet?
No, not yet. Loretta had to go take a little break inside. She had to go do something. She's on her way. All I know is that something is going down at the orchard. But I think we wait for the rest of the group to get here before we do anything.
Oh, okay. Well, that just sounds peachy then. Okay.
Sten.
Wonderful.
At this point, you make your way into the area.
You said Sten?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Sten, who is a 6'2", dark-skinned Earth Genasi, heavy set, wearing a mantle that was probably designed for a person of slightly smaller build, kind of like draped over his shoulders haphazardly. There are a set of tattoos going down both of his upper arms as he kind of walks over to the two other Genasi. Abba, Gail.
Oh, Stanuel so-and-so.
Hey there, Stan.
Look at you, looking all sturdy as ever.
Yeah, it's a diet.
Well, how have you been?
I feel like it's been forever since we last saw you.
Oh.
Yeah, you know, I've been hanging out in the woods as usual. You know, tending to things there.
Of course,
Yeah.
naturally.
Delta, you find your way to the group.
Delta is a about 5'11", maybe 6 feet if she's standing up straight. She's not. She's a sloucher. She's wearing very dark blue robes, kind of those bracers that are just there to keep her sleeves from going all over the place. No real practical purpose. Looking a little scattered. She has short, wavy, dark blue hair, and a quarterstaff kind of, mostly that she's using as a walking stick. Y'all, that was a long walk. I am not cut out for this sort of business.
You gotta,
Well, you're here.
you gotta get out more.
Do I, or could I just stay home maybe and y'all tell me what's going on? This is...
How are you gonna live something exciting if you're just gonna stay home all the time?
I mean, there's one way to find out.
How about no?
Oh, come on, Delta. You know you're so important to this group. We
We
couldn't
miss
do
you
this
a lot.
without you.
I mean, if you're gonna put it like that, I guess I am pretty important.
The most important.
I'm just-
Everybody's important in this group. We all work together. That's how it goes.
At this point, Loretta, you come out from wherever it is that Arbor has said that you are.
Oh, Loretta just opens the door and in a flash. Oh, howdy. Sorry, thank you for waiting for me, y'all. I needed my sunshine. Now that I got my break, Arbor, so what's going on? Loretta is 6-foot fire genasi, but she wears these orange platform heels to assert her dominance over Arbor, her twin brother. She's got this beautiful, beautiful long red hair and long purple coat, and just exudes an air of confidence. Howdy, friends.
Oh, hi, Loretta.
Hey, sis.
Gail.
Have you heard anything about this ultra there's a fuss about in the air with?
I mean, I don't really know what's going on with the orchard, but I brought my seeds in case we ever got a chance to plant anything.
Perfect.
At this point, you hear someone screaming.
Oh shit.
Help! 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 I don't know what it is, but it's tearing through! It's all coming this way!
I reckon someone's in trouble over there.
I think so too. Let's go take a quick gander.
Well, that seems like the smartest thing to do, yeah.
Why would we need a goose? Someone's
God.
in trouble. We don't need Arbor, I swear.
You all
Delta,
see.
let's just go.
You all see running down the road is kind of a fairly like skinnily built minotaur, just yelling and hollering, "Help! Help! It's coming this way!"
Take a breather. What's coming?
Huge and gray and I don't know, teeth.
How
And
many limbs?
Then what? a couple. There was a lot of dust and a lot of these like brown copper things everywhere. I don't know. They were pretty big, and they were just. It's coming this way.
Oh, well, that sounds pretty horrible. I suppose we should do something about that, don't you think?
I really want to go to support group anyway.
Eh.
Yeah.
This is probably
y'all
more fun
are.
than that.
Oh, y'all don't need to. I'm
Oh no, I insist.
sure the guard. Okay.
I mean, if
Come
we
on.
don't have to, we could just.
Oh, come on, Delta. You know this'll be fun.
I'm not that shallow. Of course I'll help.
See?
Okay. If boss asks, you didn't hear that this was happening for me?
Who
Someone
are you?
else. So
I didn't hear anything from
awesome
you.
point, and just takes off running.
Well, he
He's in
sure
a
seemed
hurry.
like a nice fella there.
Yeah, I say let's see what this thing is, and I will unsling my bow.
Seems suspicious in the least.
The orchard just outside of town is pretty notable for a couple of reasons. One, it's a huge source of jobs in the city. Pretty much everybody has something related to it. Also, it has a variety of fruit trees in it, and they're not like in rows or anything. They're just kind of everywhere. So it's very plentiful. A lot of different things there. So it's kind of notable in the region. It's very large. It's like it's 37 acres
Okay.
is
That's
like
a
the
very
main
specific number.
the
I would
part
also-
of the orchard.
I would also like to say I cast mage armor on our way over.
Sure. What does it look like?
Like any good fire genasi, it's made out of fire,
Sure.
shimmery.
That's a leveled spell, isn't it?
It is a leveled spell.
Ooh.
Why don't you go ahead and let us know if you're safe or not? 5%.
Safe.
Okay. You managed to successfully contain your magical impulses.
I don't know, magic feels tingly today.
As
Ooh.
you approach the orchard, there is you could hear these boom boom sounds as you're approaching. There's some kind of beast, something is making all of this racket. As you approach, there's just this giant dust cloud off into the orchard.
Sounds like a big old critter over there.
Yeah, someone's hungry for some fruit.
Hearing. Go ahead.
Oh, I was going to say, do we know what grows in this orchard? I don't remember if that was sort of spoken about or anything like that.
It wasn't said specifically. Go ahead and roll history.
Oh, a history check. I'm so good at those. I don't know, actually. Oh, actually, I am kind of good at those.
Nice.
Fun facts.
Nice.
I'm just gonna point out how nice chat is being to y'all, because at this point
I
in
know.
both of the other games there had been
Well-
total group surges.
Because
You know,
Say
I-
that.
History I'm good at, but so that's an 8 total.
So, it's a lot of different fruit. Your favorite fruit is peach.
Weird.
Sure, why not? We'll say that. And you know that they have pretty good peaches here.
Excellent. Well, we've got to save those peaches.
I'm more worried about. Yeah. We should probably go save the fruit.
Hearing the crashing around in the orchard and also seeing Arbor cast mage armor on himself, Delta's gonna cast it on herself, but hers is a lot more like flash dance when she drops the thing of water. Yep. And so her skin ends up looking just kind of like dewy, I guess.
You're right there, Delta. You're looking a little sweaty there.
Yeah,
That's
no,
just her
it's
natural complexion.
she's
Fire
gonna
genasi.
flick a little water over at Arbor's armor. Sure it doesn't do it.
And you gotta be careful. You know she's sensitive about the liquid thing.
Yeah, but older brothers are supposed to tase their little sisters, aren't they?
It is in the job description.
Yeah.
Delta, Did you roll on the surge table?
Delta is safe.
Okay.
Do you want me to go take a flyover and maybe get a better closer look at it?
If that's
Yes.
that is what you want to do, I don't see a problem with it.
I will.
I'll
What was
run
that,
over
Loretta?
with you. I'll
Well,
run
I'm
over
the-
with you. I can't have you going alone.
Sure. I'll bail. And I will once again, kind of like from the ashes of fire, I will cast polymorph into a giant eagle.
Okay.
Which is it?
It's a leveled spell, so go ahead.
It is a
and-
leveled spell.
Ooh.
I am safe.
Y'all are bold.
I will ruffle my feathers and kind of crouch down for my sister Lori.
I grab Bon.
Go.
Oh, I've always loved your little eagle form.
You all fly up, and pretty far off in the orchard, but certainly you can tell it's coming closer towards the town. Is this massive, gray, metallic-looking creature, and then just a swarm of, still pretty big, but smaller, brownish, copperish-looking things. Seem to be fighting each other.
Loretta has a surge.
Oh, geez, I was in a different tab. Okay, so, Loretta, put it to 100% and roll.
200. Oh. I
Oh,
thought you said 200%.
Oh no.
Surge. All right, I cast web centered on myself.
So you had a pretty good hold of your brother. Now you have a really good hold as y'all are stuck together with web.
And then we all get a surge.
Well,
Yup.
that's not that unusual for them. They were joined at the
Yup.
hip when we were all little.
So everybody go ahead and set it to 100%. Roll on your surge
Oh.
table.
Great.
And
Do I roll again?
Yes, because this is a second one. This is an everybody one. Because Fear the Surge just decided to do this. So
Delta.
we'll start with Delta. Yeah, go ahead.
Delta grows 2 long spiraling horns. Black.
Nice.
I don't know if she knows that they last for 24 hours, but they do.
Ooh.
Neat.
So Sten, you see his skin kind of take like a shimmering diamond-like texture, and until my next turn, I take no damage.
That's handy. Gail.
Well, you see, Gale sort of shrinks down and suddenly takes on the appearance of, well, you know, I would say it looks like a bonsai willow. And turns into a potted plant for a turn. It's very lovely. But so that's
Nice
Lo-
camouflage, Gail.
Loretta, what happens to you?
Loretta has an eye appear in her forehead for the next minute, and during that time I have advantage on perception checks that rely on sight.
Hey. Arbor.
3 duplicates of giant eagles begin flying around me as I continue making my way across the sky. Mirror image for the next minute.
Interesting. Okay. So, these things all happen. Sten, your skin eventually goes back to its normal shade, and Gale, you emerge from your arboreal state. So, after that brief little spaz, you all are back. So you see these creatures in the field. Arbor, Loretta, is there anything you'd like to do?
I would like to see if I know what they are.
Sure. You can roll history, religion, arcana, or nature.
I'll do Arcana check.
Okay.
That is only an 11.
You're pretty sure that these are both magical creatures of some nature, but specifically you're not 100% sure. You're not getting a good sight on them. Loretta, is there anything else, or is there anything you'd like to do?
Can I make perhaps a nature check?
Sure.
See if they are classic goons in the garden. I got a 16.
So, you're not sure what the big thing is. The small things, though, are some kind of rust monsters.
Arbor, you ever experiencing any rust monsters? I can't recall.
I begin flying a little lower to see if we can get a better look at
Okay.
what's going on, exactly what they're doing to the trees.
Sure. Are you trying to roll perception, or you want to do another knowledge test?
I think I'm gonna do a perception
Okay.
test, and whatever Loretta wants to do, Loretta can do.
Oh, I've got my extra eye for perception.
Fair.
At an 8. Wait, no, I'm an eagle. I use that.
Oh, yeah.
So it's a 9, it's fine.
Don't eagles have, like, some kind of advantage in, perception checks?
I do, you're the best.
It's like, eagle eye, like, that's the whole thing.
A 12.
Okay. Yeah, you see this big thing, and it's fighting these small things. Loretta?
And with my extra eye advantage on perception, I got a 5.
Oh my god.
I'm
Good ol'
just so
Loretta.
webbed and icky gooey on top of Arbor that I just can't concentrate.
That's fair. That's fair. Yeah, you're really, really not sure.
And after a flyby, I will fly back to Gail.
About how close do y'all get?
Say probably like 10 feet above the tree line.
How close do you get to the creatures? Because they were pretty far away into the orchard.
Enough to get a good look, so probably 60 feet.
Okay. I need you both to make Constitution saving throws as emits out from the large creature. Jeez.
I'm an eagle right now. 17.
19.
Whale. Arbor. This roar is so piercingly loud that despite, your best attempts, it is causing you some pain. You take 10, 17, 22, 25 thunder damage. And thankfully you're not holding Loretta because you would drop her.
But polymorph is a concentration spell.
Uh-huh. Yeah, so you need to roll for that.
Am I using the giant eagle's constitution
Oh,
stat?
well, you're also stunned.
Oh, so it doesn't matter.
I mean, you can see if you stay an eagle as you're careening towards the crowd.
Do you want me to use the giant eagle constitution, or
That is the form you are in, so yes.
Yep, cool. Love it.
Uh,
No, we are webbed together, and I am Arbor.
awesome.
You see us
Loretta, you do take 12 damage, thunder damage from that.
because of the roar. Just tipped another 30.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Everybody roll 100% on the surge table. And we'll find out what happens as you fall. Some of the things are good.
I need to go last, or at least.
Oh yeah, no, you're last.
I need a minute.
Dude. You need a minute? Well, you're stunned for a minute. So.
Okay, well, I need a minute. Mare needs a minute.
That's fair. That's fair. Let's see. Sten, you go first. What's happening to you?
All right, so these two crystalline projections like stick out of my head as I grow horns that last for 24 hours.
Hey, the Horn Gang. Neat. Gail, what's going on with you?
Well, so what happened? What had happened was, there's this sort of inhalation of air that happens, and it's sort of like one might call it internal combustion, really. But as it sucks in, it sort of blows outward as I accidentally cast Fireball.
You know, you get to choose which of those two options you want to use.
Oh, I do.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's why the two display there. You can choose which one.
I mean, the other ones aren't nearly as fun, but okay.
You get to choose. I'm just making sure that you knew. So,
Oh, yeah.
Fireball?
Yeah. I mean, it's either that or Gail becomes very good at the lute, which is possible. She is very musical, but you know.
Roll damage.
All right.
And then everyone, Sten, Delta. No one else is near you. Yeah, so
No,
Sten and
it's
Delta,
just me,
roll
Stan and Delta. It's fine.
roll dexterity saving throws.
All right.
It's like 8d6 because Fireball is broken as hell.
Yep. I'm sorry.
19.
Also 19.
What's that
yeah.
save DC there, LD?
What? Oh, it's my spell save DC, isn't it?
You're the one casting it.
That's true. 17.
Okay, so you all only take half damage.
I don't. I take full damage.
Oh, well. Okay.
What's the damage?
It's a 3rd level fireball, so it's that.
8d6.
Is it really 8d6? Oh,
Yeah, Fireball is intentionally
You
broken
know,
spell.
I maybe should have just said, "Oh yeah, Gail gets real good at the loot."
Nope.
That would have been smarter.
This is where we are now.
If wishes were horses, we'd all eat steak, I think is the saying.
You know, it just I didn't. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, 8d6. While you're rolling that,
No, it's gonna take me a second, y'all.
yeah, Loretta, what happens to you in this surge?
During my surge, I teleport 60 feet to an unoccupied space that I can see. And I have a question. Because I'm webbed to Arbor, do we get to go together?
Nope. Teleportation gets to ignore all the things that like stick people together. So yeah. So do you want to go to the ground since y'all are roughly above? You're like 30 feet in the air.
Oh man. Yeah, I go to the ground.
Okay.
As far as
Well,
I
so
can
that's-
get from those.
That's 39 points of damage.
Okay. So you two take what? 18? 19? 19.
I take those 39.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Just for a point of fun suspense, Sten, you were given another surge, so go ahead and roll yours first before we get to Arbors.
All right. Rolling. Oh. Okay. So as we're kind of staying there, kind of like patting ourselves down after getting singed, a confused brown bear controlled by the DM appears in an unoccupied space within 5 feet of me, then disappears a minute later.
Out from the orchard runs this bear. It is very confused. It's very scared. Arbor, what happens to you?
So while Arbor is falling towards the tree canopy, which I think I only said like 10 feet above the tree canopy is how I was flying.
About 30 feet is how high you are.
Okay, as I'm falling, for the next hour, Help by the Beatles plays as a theme song.
Wow.
Just careening downward.
Help. Not just anybody, help.
Make a Constitution saving throw. We'll say
Which
that you
I-
get 1 before you hit the ground.
That's fair. I can actually roll out as my good saving throw.
Yep, you can.
17.
Still stunned.
Mother bitch.
And thwack! Falling damage is d6s, right?
Yeah.
It's only 3d6. It's not that bad. Ah. Thankfully, you
No
specified
fireball.
how high you were. Oh, well. That still kind of sucks. 13 bludgeoning damage. As you are bludgeoned by the earth.
Arbor.
Ow!
Go ahead and make another save.
How? Both of us?
No, just Arbor.
17 again.
Nope.
I think we should
Arbor-
go over there.
Yeah, you all watched the careening fall. Loretta, Arbor's not moving. Like, blinking and, but, like, not getting up.
Lori!
I run straight over to him.
Arbor,
Arbor,
make
come on,
another
this
save.
better not be one of your. This better not be one of your
Um,
little.
30.
Jeez!
19 plus 11.
Okay, good. Alright, there you go. You're not stunned anymore.
Well, okay then.
Let's get back to the others. Ow.
Ah. How close are we to the monsters?
About 60 feet, so it's... like, it's very close to
Do
you.
they seem to notice us?
Mm-mm, nope.
Hmm.
I'm gonna.
But they are actually getting
Yeah.
closer to you all.
Come on.
Yeah. I'm
I
I'm
grab
gonna,
Arbor and start.
I'm gonna follow Loretta and also maybe chug a potion or two.
Okay, go for it.
Should I do
Gail is
my-
also probably chugging a potion as well at this point. That one hurt a little bit.
That's fair, that's fair. You all make it back to the group. They're not moving, it's not like they're moving 30 feet around or anything towards the town, but they are getting closer.
Two things, real
Mhm.
quick. One, it was 18 was the half damage, right? And then,
Yeah, something like that.
should I do my surge?
Did I not have you do yours? Oh,
I mean, I
I'm
rolled it. I've just been
Sure,
waiting
go for it.
patiently.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. It's just before Arbor and Loretta get back, I assume every creature within 30 feet of me, I presume, including the bear, takes 1d10 necrotic damage, and then gives me that health.
Well,
I assume I roll that.
yeah, you roll, just for everybody.
I got 5.
So everybody takes
So-
5 damage. You're back to full health. That's convenient.
Sorry, bear. Sorry, I didn't mean it. You're okay. You're okay. You're okay.
By the time Arbor and Loretta get back, the bear wanders off. You're muted. I did recognize Mother Bitch.
Before we're like completely back
Mhm.
to the group,
Mhm.
can I take out my staff? I have a
Sure.
staff of power that I would like to cast a wall of force around as many of the things as I can.
What's the range on Wall of Force?
120 feet.
Okay, how big is the wall?
Wall appears in any orientation. You can form into a hemispherical dome or sphere with a radius of up to 10 feet. So 20 feet diameter.
Okay. You're not going to be able to totally enclose anything, but you could, like, make a big U to kind of stop them from approaching. And I think the wall can only be destroyed by, like, a disintegrate or something like that.
Or a dispel magic or
Okay.
something like that,
Okay.
yeah.
Cool. Cool. How long does it last?
Wall of force lasts 10 minutes.
Okay, okay.
And then,
I-
can I also, before we get back, cast slow on as many as I can?
What's the range on slow?
Slow is 40 feet cube within range and up to 6 creatures.
What's the within range?
Oh, range 120 feet.
Sure. Go ahead and
And then
smack them with slow.
I'm gonna use meta magic to make that double as a twin spell.
Oh, okay, cool. Point of clarification real quick, because I think twin spell means you cast it twice. I don't actually know how
Right.
that works for surging though. What's the save they need to roll?
Hold on, I just lost it. Save is 17 wisdom.
Okay, so for twin spell, it technically is a spell that targets one creature that you can twin,
Aw, dang it.
not AoE spells.
Okay. Then just one time.
Okay.
I'll cast slow.
Okay. Sure. What's the save again?
Save wisdom.
What's the DC?
17.
17.
17.
Ooh. Okay, so several of the rust monsters and the big thing slow down. The rust monsters that were unaffected seem to be going nuts, just attacking the big thing. So that's neat. Is that a concentration spell?
It is.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. How long does it last?
Up to 1 minute.
Excellent. Okay.
We gotta think of a plan fast.
Loretta, did you roll on the surge table to see if you surge?
I am just about to.
Okay.
Safe.
Excellent. All right. Okay. So, barring anything else, you all arrive back at the group.
I'm covered in dirt and twigs.
Ayla's looking a little singed and smoky. But, you know, I'm fine. Don't worry about it. How are you? Are you okay?
Gail, I thought fire was our game. Why are you so singed?
Look, you know how it goes. Sometimes things just happen, and honestly, I can't explain it myself. You know, it's and you know, who knows? Maybe Mom passed on some of that like fire thing. I don't know.
I begin fixing
Yeah.
some of your hair, Gail. Like, I gotta straighten your hair, sis.
Look, you know, it's just sort of out there. There's no really controlling it. But thank you. You look like you took a nasty little spill there.
Delta's gonna pull a few like twigs and like leaves out of Arbor's hair and like dust off his shoulder. Like,
I'm just pulling off webs off my body.
So,
Well, yeah, there's some big boys just honking around out there, and we gotta go fast because I can only slow them down for up to a minute or so. And Arbor set up a little block, but we should figure this out as soon as we possibly can.
Yeah.
I know we got a big thing going on right now, but I don't know what y'all's focus on geese is right now. Like, this is getting weird. If you don't mind me saying.
Well, ignoring the geese, let's go and maybe
Smart.
figure it. Yeah.
Do you all charge in back towards the creature?
That is a leading question, sir. I will not answer it.
well, that's the thing. If we were going to try and, are we trying to run away from this thing? Because, I feel like it'll just keep chasing us if we do. I suppose we should try and take care of it.
Probably with a plan, though, like Lori said.
Way I look at it is we either deal with this thing or we go back to wild sorcerer rehab, and I don't wanna right now.
Not again.
Yeah, no.
Their tea is the worst.
Mom makes better food.
I know.
Mama does make better food.
So where are y'all headed?
Excellent casseroles.
What if we all just fucked off up to Mama's?
Good.
Then where do we get the love and adoration from everyone else who we just saved? I need that. Delta,
That's
you know more
fair.
than anyone. I need my attention.
I do know that. Bless. All right.
Helping the plan along. Just tip $30.
Cool.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Everybody
Wonderful
roll
plan.
surge.
Comes together.
Okay, it's fine. Oh.
Because I want to add more NPCs to this. A knight appears.
Hail!
This for 1 minute.
Oh, howdy.
Is he handsome though? Does he have a nice face?
Why don't you
Is she
take off
handsome
your
though?
helmet?
Is she handsome? Are they handsome?
I mean, they're head to toe armor.
Hi, sugar.
Welcome back.
Take
Haven't
off
seen
your
you in a
helmet.
while. Been a while.
Focus. We have to focus.
We do have to focus.
Gail, what happens to you?
Oh, so well, you see, Gail suddenly finds herself about 60 feet away from the rest of the party. And, like, as a gust of wind sort of follows her along.
Gail is further down the road or into the orchard?
I feel like probably back where we've, like, down the road. Probably,
Okay.
hopefully not towards the things charging.
Okay.
That would be great.
Sure.
It's to an unoccupied space of your choice that I can see. So yes, not towards the things.
Okay, sure.
Oh, poop.
Sten, what happens to you?
Okay, so Sten starts to say something, and as he starts talking, he starts growing in size as my size increases by 1 category for the next minute.
Okay. Delta.
So a random creature up to your level in CR appears within 15 feet of you. Make a contested charisma ability test with it. If you win, the creature follows your commands. If you lose, it acts on its own. I lost my horns.
Go ahead and pick a creature. I'll let you choose your poison on that. Loretta, what happens to you?
I roll a d10 and my age changes by the number of years equal to the roll, and because I rolled an even number, I grow older 8 years, and I say, "Take that, Arbor, finally! I have won the argument. I am older. I'm the older twin."
Magic don't count.
Well, and now Stin truly is all of our big brother. It's great. The biggest of
Loretta-
brothers, really.
So Loretta is the oldest now, but Sten is still the largest.
Yeah.
Where are y'all headed?
Sten just starts lumbering towards this big dust cloud that's in the it's like, alright,
Oh,
come on,
shit.
y'all.
All
Sten's
right.
headed into the orchard.
Okay, I'll follow Sten. Big brother know best.
Yeah.
What about my T-Rex?
Oh my god, why are T-Rexes a thing that keep coming up in these damn games?
Because an Allosaurus was a way lower CR, is the answer to that.
Oh my god. Yeah, sure, you have to make a contested charisma check against the T-Rex.
I feel pretty good about being more charismatic than T-Rex. Just
We'll
saying.
find out.
We will.
Go ahead and make that roll for me.
Well, that's 16. So,
T-Rex only rolled a 10, so it got a 9.
alas. That could have gone very poorly. I
It
recognize
could
that now.
have. It could have.
Magic does count, Mare.
Oh yeah, Mare, go ahead and
I already got the other one, so a flying sword appears and acts on my initiative.
for how long?
Yeah, a minute.
Okay. Do you all go charging in?
No.
Well,
Sten is off into the orchard.
I mean,
Oh,
that's
shit.
Stan. Stan's gotta. We gotta go after Stan.
His head is hard like a rock.
Hurry,
He's
Gail,
stubborn.
get over
I'm
here.
trying.
Are you coming or not?
I am. I'm sorry. I just went the wrong. It happens. I'll be right there. Just wait up. Okay. And then I think actually, probably Gail will. Actually, I don't know. Never mind. Don't worry about it. I was gonna say I might levitate, but I don't think I move that much faster if I do that.
Do you want Eustace to come get you?
Who's Eustace?
Did you name the T-Rex Eustace? Did that have a time limit, by the way?
It just says a random creature up to your level in CR appears within 15 feet of you. If you win, the creature follows your commands. So
Oh my
Eustace is
God.
here for the long haul. I'm thinking until the end of my natural lifespan,
Dear
which could be
God.
like 5 minutes. I don't know. Today is going weird.
It is. It's very weird. All right, so
Oh,
Loretta, what are you doing?
I mean, If Eustace wants to give me if Eustace doesn't mind, I sure wouldn't mind the ride.
I am following
Eustace would love
Sten.
to.
So Loretta and Sten are off into the orchard,
I'm going, like, I'm breaking off and going, like, around a bit, yeah.
but still heading like in towards the orchard.
Yeah.
Okay. Gail, what are you doing?
I am heading towards the group as fast as I can, and then if Eustace will allow it, I will hop on Eustace and ride Eustace into the fray.
Old.
At Delta's command.
Sure. I'm just gonna let that one happen.
We're in the
Well,
end
Delta
game now,
offered,
y'all.
and it's Delta's friend, so you know.
All right.
Hey, when one sibling has a pet, the pet belongs to everyone.
That's how it works. It's how it's always worked.
Mama always said, share and share alike.
She sure did.
Sharon Karen.
Delta, what are you doing?
I'm wondering why Arbor said her name's not Karen, but it's fine. It's fine. I would like to follow into the orchard.
Okay. You all go into the orchard. As you get within about 100 feet, we'll say, you can see that this creature is now climbing over the wall. We've got about 30 seconds left on your various minute things. Everybody go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay.
So we'll say that all of your minute things last for another 5 rounds.
15 for me.
Hang on just a second. Okay. So many tabs. Wow, that thing has good initiative. Jeez. Alright. My dice are against the players tonight for sure. Okay. Arbor, what'd you get? Mare.
9.
Okay. Okay. Gail, what'd you get?
Well, I got an 8.
Sten.
15.
Delta.
Dirty 20.
Nice. Loretta.
19.
19. Okay. This large, gray, metallic creature. Like I said, it's starting to climb over the wall. It's the slow effect will only have 2 rounds left in it, just since it took y'all a while to get here. As it's like just kind of lumbering forward. This creature is absolutely massive. Huge size in D&D terms. Yeah, so it not super difficult for it to climb a 10-foot wall. But thanks to slow, it's having a little trouble doing that, and it's being attacked as it goes. It does seem to make note of a few of y'all. Yeah, Arbor.
Yeah, Scope.
You can see it. And as it's climbing over the wall, it seems to like sink its claws into it, and then it just looks and it looks right at you. And then it vanishes.
Fuck.
And then you hear behind you as it dimension doors. And it's going to... it's gonna claw. Yeah, that sounds fun.
There.
So... 21 to hit.
Oh yeah, that hits.
24 to hit with the other claw.
Oh yeah, that hits.
And after it swings its two claws, it comes in for a bite. 15.
No.
Okay, all right. You managed to not get bit. You are gonna take, let's see, 1, 9, 16, 20, 34 magical slashing damage as these claws just rip into you.
I got nice hit points.
Now it is Loretta's turn.
Okay. Where is Eustace?
Eustace is behind you. Not too, like maybe 10 feet. With Gail on its neck, shoulder area. Because riding a T-Rex seems difficult.
Alright, Delta, I'm gonna try something if you don't mind. And I'm gonna cast Enlarge Reduce on Eustace. And enlarge him. And then can I cast this one as a twinned spell to also enlarge Sten?
Yes.
You know, bigger's always better in my book.
So T-Rexes are already huge. So I don't remember what the size
Doubles
after
in all
huge.
dimensions.
Yup.
I would say Lori would know that her sister trusts her, like, pretty much implicitly, except when it comes to fashion. So, yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. Huge is the largest category they have in this. So we'll go old school, and it's now gargantuan size.
You get a DM's Choice Wild Surge, by the way.
Oh, jeez. I missed that. Where is that?
It's from Kayla.
Ah, Kayla. Right now, I really, really feel like Gale needs to wild. Actually, no. Arbor, you wild surge. Since maybe something good will come of it. You're muted.
Both of these are really good. I would like to be transported to the astral plane until the end of my next turn, please.
Creature looks
Abba.
strangely, and then we'll see how that goes. Okay, Loretta, please roll on the surge table.
Safe.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yes.
Okay. At the end of your turn, the large creature uses a legendary action to cast Plane Shift. And it appears in the astral sea next to you, Arbor.
By the way, my wall of force did disappear. I lost concentration.
Ah, okay. Okay, that's fair. It appears next to you.
What the fuck?
Problem solved.
I had fun tonight. There's still all the rust monsters that are now rampaging without a target. And it's their turn. So, let's see. The T-Rex is pretty concerning about them. Who has the flying sword? Oh, it's you and it's in the astral plane. Does anyone else have any weapons on them? Any things made of metal?
Isn't there a knight?
There is a knight that's trailing behind.
Oh.
Whose was the knight? So they were already going that way, chasing the thing that they were going, and they see the knight, and they begin attacking. Does it have stats for the knight? Probably not, and of course, why would it? I'll figure that out in a
It's
second.
probably just the night stat.
Probably. Oh, they hit. They don't do a ton of damage on their own, but let's see. Yeah, the knight is rough.
I just put it in chat for you.
Oh, I just pulled it up myself, but thank you. Okay. Oh yeah, the knight has decent health. So the knight took a few hits as these creatures start biting into it. But none of you are really nearby, so none of you get to see the thing I was about to say. Next, we have Sten, who is now huge.
All right. So Sten kind of like adjusts himself to like kind of get his footing, not used to being this big. Where are all the rust monsters? Are like they all gathered around the night, or are they like kind of spread around?
Some of them are headed that way. Was it 4 of them are headed that way very slowly? The 6 of them are attacking the knight.
Okay.
That's
how
about
close-
like 45 feet from y'all. Through some
45 feet
trees.
from us. How close are the rust monsters like in proximity to each other?
I mean, the 6 that are around the knight are all within melee range of the knight, so they're all within like 15 feet.
Okay. But like the group that's like trailing them, like how close are they to?
They're within like 10 feet of each other. They're in a group.
Okay. Let's see. All right, cool. Sten is going to like kind of flick his hand, and like a little mote of like green light appears, and he kind of flicks it down at the space between the rust monsters.
Mm-hmm.
And a 30-foot radius appears as he casts Sickening Radiance.
Ooh. Okay, what's the
he's gonna-
save against it?
That is going to be a Constitution saving throw when they start their turn there, or the first time they enter it.
Oof. Okay. Oh, they'll still do that on their turn. Gross. That's a leveled spell, though, right?
It is
All right. Go ahead and roll me that just at 5%.
5%. Safe.
Excellent. Excellent. Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
I'll actually start moving over towards the rust
knight.
monsters.
The ones attacking the knight, or the ones you just radienced?
So what I was trying to do is, since you said there were like about 10 feet between them,
Mm-hmm.
I was going to try and catch as many of the approaching ones as well as the ones that are attacking the knight.
Okay, I should have specified. That's my bad. The slowed group are all about within 10 feet of each other, but they're about 30 feet from
About 30.
the rest of the group. So it's kind of one or the other. That's my bad for
okay.
not explaining that.
In that case, I'm going to cast that so that it catches the ones attacking the knight, and so that it's in front of the approaching group, so that they'll
Okay.
kind of like run into it.
But not the knight, or fuck the
I'm
knight?
going to try and keep the knight out.
Okay. All right. So it'll hit those. It'll hit 3 of the ones attacking the knight, and then it'll be in the way of the incoming group.
Yes.
Okay. Cool. Arbor. Actually, at the end of your turn, the creature will use a legendary action to bite you, Arbor.
Cool.
It got a nat 20.
F's in chat for Arbor.
It's possible.
Bites normally have more hit die or dice
Actually, not on this creature.
on this yet.
29 magical piercing damage.
Okay, I'm still up.
As it like bites in and kind of tears at your clothes a little bit.
Okay.
Now it's your turn.
It's right in front of me, right?
Mm-hmm.
I would like to first of all spend 3 sorcery points and gently touch this creature, whatever the fuck it is.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna cast polymorph on it, heightening the spell so it has disadvantage. Wisdom 17.
Okay. It does not roll at disadvantage. But
Fair.
not because I don't love you and I don't want this to succeed, which it just did because it only got a 10.
Hey, whatever this thing is, it turns into a bunny rabbit.
Making
I'll-
sure that it can be polymorphed. It
Double
can
check.
be. Yep. Nope, it can be. All right.
this thing turns into a bunny rabbit. Also- oh, look how cute you are. Also, I also have the Feywild shard, and I use metamagic, so I get to roll on the search.
And
team.
that's 100%.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Okay.
right. Well, I get a 5% and a 100%.
For the spell, yeah, and then the thing. So roll them in
And
whichever
save-
order you'd like.
Save for the. Hold on.
I love it when the search makes people pause.
Oh, I wish this happened before. There's only the two of us in the astral plane right now, right?
So far, yes.
Okay, my theme music changes to We Are the Champions. Or are there two discordant different ones playing at once?
It's
I
two.
like-
It's two discordant ones because the effects stack.
Yeah, we're doing that. And at the end of my turn, I end up back where I was.
Okay.
It's a rabbit. It's a rabbit.
I didn't look like no rabbit.
Oh, I turned it into a rabbit.
Pet!
Oh yeah, it's still a rabbit, so it uses its legendary action to thump around. Because it can't use its normal things.
Is this still in the astral plane?
It is. It is. Because it didn't wild surge there, it plane shifted there. Okay, well that's super fun. Jeez. Okay, it's a bunny rabbit. Whose turn is it now? That makes it Gail's turn.
Oh, good. Well, there's some rust monsters out there, is there not?
There are several of them.
Oh, excellent. Well, looking very grand. Sort of self-propelling wind on top of Eustace. You know, hair just blowing behind her in the breeze.
The gargantuan T-Rex.
Yep, that's happening. Gail sort of swirls her hands around in a circle, and Haruken's basically out and casts Storm Sphere on the group of rust monsters.
The ones attacking the knight or the ones approaching?
The ones approaching.
Okay. Because the ones attacking the knight are also right next to Mare.
Yeah, the ones that are approaching that
Okay.
are, because I have 150 feet on that storm sphere, so the
Dope.
further ones away.
Okay. What does
And
that,
it's a so let's see, how does this work? Well, it's a new spell for me. I haven't done this before. It's a 20-foot radius, and each creature, the sphere remains. It lasts for concentration up to a minute. They have to make a strength saving throw of 17.
Fail. All four of them fail.
Okay, great. Well, so they each take 26 damage from the sphere appearing on top of them then there. Which is going to be... Hold on. It's that's a 7 points of force damage, I believe. But as my bonus action, as it comes down, there's going to be like one little hint of lightning that happens, and it's going to strike. Oh, let's see. How does that lightning work then there? Towards one of the creatures within 60 feet of the center.
Okay.
So
1 through 4. You can roll it or pick.
Oh, let's do 3. I like that number.
Okay.
So they're gonna take 46 lightning damage then.
So the others take 2d6 and that one takes 46, yeah?
Sorry, say that one more time.
So the 3 of them are going to take 2d6 and one takes 46.
Yeah, so the 2 of them took, what did I say, 7? All of them take 7
Okay.
from the force damage from the sphere appearing. And then one of them takes an additional 46 of lightning damage.
Okay. Cool. Go ahead
It's
and
very exciting.
roll that for me.
That's 13 points of lightning damage.
Okay. Excellent.
Also, just as a creatures within 30 feet of the spear have disadvantage on wisdom perception checks made to listen to things. And so it's basically just this like raging storm just surrounding the rust monsters.
Sure.
Also, it's difficult terrain.
Oh, so they're really slowed. Okay. So that was a leveled spell. So go ahead and roll 5% surge.
Sure was a leveled spell. Okay. Safe.
Wonderful. Okay. Mare, it gets to make the saving throw again at the end of its turns.
I'll confirm. Hold on.
Delta,
Transformation.
real quick. Did you tell Eustace to listen to Gail while Gail is riding him?
Yeah, I would have done, yeah.
Okay,
It's rude
cool.
not to.
So, is there any particular action you'd like your mount to take, Gail?
Oh, me? Well, I figured I'd head closer to where Stan and Arbor and everybody is.
Okay. Well, Sten's pretty close to y'all. Arbor is a bit away, with the knight. And that wouldn't put you in range of the spell that you just hit. So, you want to tell Eustace to head that direction?
Yeah, I think that's a good idea then.
Okay.
Go help Arbor and that poor knight.
It lasts for the duration or until it drops to 0 hit points or dies.
Jeez. Okay, so now I'm rolling to see if anything happens to it in the Astral Sea. Cool. I'm going to look up polymorph while I'm describing this. So because it's bigger than normal, we'll say that it can move at 60 feet instead of its normal 50. So it gets there in a single couple bounds. Do you want it to attack any of the rust monsters that are there?
Oh, well, sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is going to do a bite against one and a tail attack against the other. So it bites down. As it does, the rust monsters see it and kind of moves out of the way. However, they miss the tail coming around as it gets a nat 20. And, geez, 3d8 plus 7. 10. 8. 25. Jeez. Eustace putting in work.
Well, good job, Eustace. And Gail sort of pats Eustace on its large noggin.
Okay, and now it is the mysterious creature's turn. The yet to be identified. It can cast spells. Ha! Cool.
But
All right.
it has the intelligence of a rabbit.
Sure. We can talk about this later. It's gonna cast its spell.
Okay, let's say.
And a bunny appears on the plane. It looks very angry.
What a cute little critter.
Don't attack it. It'll turn back big.
Does D&D Beyond have stats for a bunny? Probably wouldn't be bunny. Probably a rabbit.
With everything else going on, I feel like attacking a bunny would be pretty
Rude.
low priority at this point.
I feel like it would be pretty rude as well. It's gonna thump at Arbor. I know that much.
It's gonna thump.
But I don't know. Rabbit, bunny. Surely. Don't fail me. Let's see. Wolf. Okay, almost there. They don't have stats for a rabbit. Okay, so we're gonna say that this is a fox for stat purposes, because I'm not gonna spend just a ton of time on this. And that's still a challenge rating 0, so not a big deal.
Have you ever been bitten by a rabbit? Those things hurt.
That's true. They're absolute rude little such and so's.
With those teeth.
Okay, so it is going to nibble at you. 15.
No.
It still gets the multi-attack, I'm going to say. 11.
No.
7.
No.
As it just progressively gets more frustrated.
I kind of use my foot to kick it away gently. Go
Sure.
away.
It's gnawing at your foot, but it's not getting through the leather of your shoes. That's its turn. Loretta. There is a bunny attacking your brother's foot.
Wait,
I cast Pet, the bunny.
Delta, did we skip you?
I feel like I did not get my turn with a dirty 20. And I thought I just forgot because my wig's too tight, and I was like...
I feel like you are correct, and that's my
Okay.
bad. So go ahead and take 2 turns, since it's your turn now.
Super dope. Super dope. I would love to... The closest group to me is the group attacking the knight, right?
Yes.
Practically speaking, I don't care. The closest group, I would like to use my action to chuck a small, we'll say a fist-size emerald, because I feel like that's cooler.
Sure, sure.
At the group. Shattering. And this is what happens when my turn gets skipped, is another NPC, a water elemental, is going to appear. I would have held on to it, honestly, but it's an elemental gem.
As you toss that, even though you're not casting a spell, go ahead and roll 100% on the surge table for me.
Yeah, that, of course, that seems...
Because chat's got my back.
Thanks, chat. Thanks, chat. Surprising her, a friendly flying sword appears just next to Delta.
Okay. Cool. So now, please summon your water elemental.
Yes, it's very handsome. It is like the most attractive water elemental you've ever seen, and it is not thrilled at these rust monsters because I'm not thrilled at them, frankly. I think it probably is friendly to me. I don't know.
It is,
Ask
unless
your
you lose
boyfriend to bake
concentration.
it, Delta.
I'm new here.
I was gonna make that joke too, Arbor.
Y'all so funny. It's not like we're in the middle of something.
It's technically just 10 rust monsters and a rabbit.
So is it acting on my turn? Is it? Do you want me to I would?
Yeah,
like it to
it'll just
attack.
go at the after your turn is over.
Excellent.
So it'll go now, and then you'll have your second turn.
Yes.
Okay.
Excellent. So yeah, it can just slam twice if you want, unless you want to control it.
No,
Easy.
it's yours. Go for it. I've got enough NPCs that I'm dealing with at the moment.
Oh no. Slam is +7. Math. 25.
That will hit.
2d8.
Ooh, that's so strong.
7. 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And then 18 to hit.
Probably. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And then 7. That's still 11 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Your water elemental whaps into a few of them.
Yeah, it does.
Take your next turn.
My next turn would like to be humanoid. I would like to surge. I would like to kind of spin my hands, kind of mimicking Gail.
Mm-hmm.
Sort of checking to see if my form is as good as hers. It is not. It's very sloppy. But at the next closest, not the one the water elemental was whacking on, but the next closest one, she would like to send a chromatic orb of acid.
Okay. Okay. What's the save?
It is.
It's just a ranged spell attack.
It is just ranged.
Oh, okay. Go ahead and roll that spell attack then. You said 22?
Yeah?
Okay,
12 plus
I
10.
heard 52 for a second there.
No, that's silly.
That
doesn't make any sense.
It's like, I really need to start checking these character sheets before I tell y'all you're good. Yeah, sure, that is.
Okay. And this is at 3rd level.
Okay.
Oh god, math. 9, 10, 18.
Okay. Yeah, that'll hit.
And my surge is safe.
Ah, of course it is. How much damage is it?
I think I said 18. 3.
I thought that was your attack roll. Oh, my bad. You said 22.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm a professional.
It's still 18. It's fine.
Wonderful.
My dice are there.
So, this area, a lot of trees had been knocked over when it had when it had suddenly appeared behind Arbor. And you all notice there's a ton of fruit on the ground. Some of the fruit is, like, sparkling, maybe? Shining a bit? It's hard to say. But as you kind of glance around, you see apples and pomegranates and peaches and oranges and bananas and pears and lemons and just a wide variety of just fruit just scattered, and random ones just kind of all over the place. They're just kind of sparkling. With that, now that Delta has taken both of her turns, now it's Loretta's turn.
Doesn't the water elemental get another go?
It does. My bad.
Just checking.
Just gonna start making notes. Also, water elemental.
Also. Oh, and the sword, right?
Yup. Are you within 5 feet? Is it
Oh
go
no,
out?
no. I'm sure I'm not that close. I would not like to be that close. So just kidding. How many? Just for curiosity's sake. Was it 10?
There are
this little...
6 surrounding the knight and 4 over here that are making their way to you all.
Oh, 10 total. Okay, so the 6. Anything within the water elemental space is going to have to make a DC 10, 15 strength saving throw.
How big is the water elemental? Are they large or
Large.
huge? They're large.
They large.
So 2 creatures get into its space, or it gets into 2 creature spaces. One got a nat 1. Ooh, the other one didn't roll badly. What is the save again?
15
Of what?
strength.
Okay.
Sorry.
You're fine. The other one saves.
Okay. The other one takes 9 bludgeoning damage.
Okay. And the one that failed? Or is that the one that failed?
Oh, sorry, it's also grappled.
Okay, so the one that failed takes that and is grappled. Does
the
the
one
one
who
that saved do anything?
succeeds, yeah, it's pushed out of the elemental space.
Okay, so it gets knocked out. Cool.
And now I'm done.
Loretta,
Thanks.
now it is your turn.
I've just been petting the bunny on the side.
It's trying to bite your hand.
No, stop. You know what? Y'all, are y'all good handling that there? Cause I kind of want to do something.
Rita, if you want to praise, you gotta do shit.
Hold on, I cast creation and I make a carrot. Y'all got a T-Rex out there. You're fine. You can handle the rest monsters.
Loretta, we're in an orchard. You could have just pulled a carrot from the ground.
Oh, but I need this bunny to be indebted to me specifically.
I suppose that's fair.
Swear to God, if you all beat this encounter by making this your pet while it's a bunny. Okay, so you make a carrot. Sure, that's very easily done, vegetable matter. Roll surge. 5%.
You receive an honest answer to the next question you ask aloud.
Okay, alright. So we'll just keep that in mind. If you're trying to feed the carrot to the rabbit that's trying to eat you, you can do persuasion, deception, animal handling, or intimidation.
I think intimidation.
Okay.
I'm holding the bunny by the scruff of its neck and holding a carrot to its mouth.
Sure.
Right. Alright, dirty 20.
Jeez, they do not get... it still uses its own mental stats, right? When it's polymorphed. I'm saying
No.
yes.
Okay.
Well,
GM
no, it
does what he
does.
does.
That's
GM
right, it
does-
doesn't. So
which means
it
it's
gets
alignment and personality.
It gets a 3 insight. So it's taken aback. It's not eating the carrot yet. For my own sanity, I'm going to make this not be a one-check thing. But you have offered it the carrot, and the process has begun.
This is a start.
With that, we're going to go ahead and take our little break. We're going to be gone for 10 minutes or so. Eat, drink, stretch, get some water, go to the bathroom, whatever you need to do. We'll be right back. Check out our sponsors. They're pretty cool. And see you in a minute.
Oh baby, I love your madness.
Welcome to our Patreon. Here on Open for Adventure, we are making high quality Dungeons and Dragons content, folks. We have a great big world to share with you, and by becoming a patron, you can help us explore and expand upon this adventure. With your support, we can invest in more amazing artwork, better mics, fancy cameras, and overall stream quality. Not to mention, help us get some amazing new merch that we can use for giveaways. What do you get by becoming a patron? I'm so glad you asked. Let's take a look at the different levels and give you a sneak peek at what you can get at each tier. Did you know that the family of the First Lord Theo, the leader of the rebellion against the Empire, actually invented firearms nearly 25 years prior to the current campaign? The designs for this high-tech weapon are the Delaney family's best-kept secret. Also, they were originally invented by the late First Lady Victoria, Theo's mother. Access to lore leaks like this is what you can expect from the first tier, written in blog-style posts after each weekly session. Ever wondered what goes on off-camera? The next 3 tiers give you exactly that. With Stolen Moments, you can get access to text-based roleplay moments, highlighting experiences that don't make it onto the stream, like Leona's training session with Ray and Asmrin. Stolen Moments Plus gives you access to roleplay moments featuring our guests, non-player characters, and historical figures, featuring the likes of Marshall, Annalena, and even the Empress herself. And Roleplay Addiction takes us to a whole other level. This tier gives you exclusive 30-minute videos of canon interactions not otherwise seen on stream, like late-night drunken interactions between paladins or tender moments featuring your favorite character ships. The Warm Fuzzies is super simple. It's everything I've listed so far, and also you get your name on stream after our weekly regular sessions. Every session. And our undying love. And finally, the most epic of all Patreon tiers. Drum roll, please. The Loremaster. This ultimate and final tier gets you first look access at all of the content going into our upcoming, official, Open for Adventure campaign setting. Lore, maps, monsters, items, dungeons, dragons. Go ahead, have a look around, make yourself at home, and consider becoming a patron to help us make this fantasy world a little bit closer to reality.
Oh, hi. My name is Express Love. I'm the Senmarian god of coffee. Did you know that in Senmaria, every cup of coffee is made with found familiar coffee beans? That's canon. In Senmaria, every cup of coffee is good coffee because it's made with love by found familiar. Did you know that every bag of found familiar coffee features artwork from incredible members of the tabletop gaming community? That's canon. Each blend and roast of found familiar coffee features cool D&D names like Thieves' Cant, Face Step, and Pact Magic. In Senmaria, every royal meeting that Ray attends features the Cartographer's Blend, a brew of coffee made by found familiar in conjunction with Devon Rue. Now that's canon. Found familiar coffee. Buy it today.
Oh, baby, I love your madness. It's so incredibly beautiful. Oh, you shine like gold, so selfless to all, and wild like an animal. Oh, some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. The limit of love is endless, I know. Just do what you want with me. Yeah, I want it all. Could care less the cost. I give you my everything. Some would say I'm insane in the right in a way, but I just love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know, and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. And give me your freedom. Whoa, yeah, me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. Oh, baby, I love your madness. It's so love to play in your fun and your games. Always hungry for more, that's just how I was born. Take me somewhere I don't know and give me your freedom. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium, life is so easy. Whoa, you love me to pieces, yeah, I need it. Want your pandemonium. The limit of love is endless, I know. Just do what you want with me. Yeah, I want it all. Could care less the cost. I give you my everything. Some would say I'm insane and they're riding away, but I just love to play in your fun.
And we're back. For those of you just joining us, I don't even know what's going on anymore. This is why I don't play one shots. Okay, so it is now the Rust Monster's turn. Honestly, still the most interesting thing to them is the knight, since you're all sorcerers and you don't really have metal armor. So the knight's gonna get munched on a bit. I guess the presence of Eustace and the water elemental and the rabbit suddenly is all very distracting, and the knight manages to take advantage of that and parries them off, and they knock into his shield, and he's pretty proud of himself, actually. Aha! Take that! The four are in the Sickening Radiance Zone. So, what's that save they need to make, Sten?
That is going to be... Just gotta get back over to the spell. It's going to be a DC 16 Constitution save.
Okay. Nope. Yes. No. Yes. 2 of them save. I'm so proud of my little dudes.
Alright. So, all of the ones who fail, they're going to take 23 radiant damage, as well as suffer a level of exhaustion.
Nice.
And they also emit a dim greenish light in a 5-foot radius.
Neat. Neat.
Question:
Yeah.
Are the 4 are the ones that are slowed and also in the Storm Sphere and in Sickening Radiance?
Yup.
All right, because they at the end of their turn, they're also going to have to make a Strength saving throw.
Saving throws don't count as ability tests, so they don't have disadvantage on those.
Yep.
Alright. They both failed their strength saves. Sorry, there's 4 of them. Sorry. One of them succeeds. Okay, so one succeeds, the others fail. What
They
happens?
take 5 points of bludgeoning damage. I believe if they succeed, they don't take that damage at all. It's all or nothing. Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just because... That's not what I meant to type there. There we go. Just because it's hard to see in there, you're not really sure, but you're... As one of them is dead.
L. Yeah.
Okay. The slow wears off, though. So now they are... now they're just getting the crap kicked out of them, and one of them is exhausted. So that's fun. Okay, now that their turn is done, we come to Sten.
Okay. You know what? I'm gonna kind of move this along. I'm going to use. Where is that? That one? No. It's this one. I am going to. So he's gonna like take in a deep breath and exhale this like freezing cold breath as he casts Ray of Frost, and I'm gonna twin spell that so that I can target 2 of the rust monsters.
Are you targeting the ones in the sickening zone and the storm sphere, or the ones around the night?
I'm targeting the ones in the sickening zone.
Okay, cool. Attack roll or saving throw?
It is an attack roll.
Cool. Roll that thing.
All right.
Or as I usually say, roll that beautiful bean footage.
It is a 22.
Yep.
Second ray is a natural 20.
Oh, that one misses. They crits miss during this. I didn't know if I told you guys that. No.
Dang.
Of course it hits.
All right. So, that first ray is going
Remember,
to deal...
there's all this sparkly fruit everywhere too.
Yep. That first ray is going to deal 8 points of cold damage, and its speed is going to be reduced by 10 feet until the start of my next turn. And then for the natural 20, how are we handling crits? Are we just doubling the dice roll, or are we rolling twice?
Whichever one you'd like.
Alright, well, I think it would be just easier to double the dice roll, so that is going to be a 13 doubled for 26 cold damage.
Gross. Oh. And its speed is also reduced?
By 10, yes.
Cool. Cool.
And since I use meta magic, I'm going to activate my Feywild shard and roll in the surge table at 100%.
Roll 100%, yep.
Okay. I fall asleep.
When you're asleep, you are incapacitated and you lose concentration on any spells you had going.
That's fine.
So unfortunately, Sickening Radiance is done.
It is.
Uh...
I just lie down,
Ha
stretch
ha!
out this orchard, and take a nap.
Sten's had a long day.
Sten also has another surge.
Oh.
Oh, yup. Spicy Sten Surge.
Alright. Here we go. Interesting. So, I've got one that says, I don't feel the need to sleep, eat, drink, or breathe for the next 24 hours. Do I just wake up?
If
Or-
that had happened beforehand, yes, but you're already asleep.
All right.
So this does not wake you up.
So, I'm not gonna wake up for like a midnight snack or anything.
No, unfortunately not right now.
Okay.
Okay. Arbor.
I would like to
Eat some of the tasty fruit.
soon. Do not worry. But we still have like at least 6 rust monsters to deal with. I'm going to point at a point kind of around the T-Rex in the night and a little bit of Gale and cast Fireball. So try and not hit Loretta with the rabbit. I'm avoiding the rabbit at all costs.
Uh-huh.
But instead, everyone brace yourselves. A loud thunderclap appears, and it's thunder damage as I use transmute spell meta magic. So I don't set the orchard on fire.
Okay, I'm here for it. So, Gale, the knight.
17 dex.
Delta, will you please roll a save for your water elemental? And then I will roll for the rust monsters in the night.
We said Dex?
Dex 17.
That's 4, boss.
It is 24 thunder damage.
One second. I have 9. Ooh. The spell save is 17.
Mm-hmm. Dex.
All right, I'm gonna use 2 sorcery points to use bend luck to try and up my roll just a little bit. We'll
Okay.
see if this works. Cause
Oof. The knight got a nat 1.
where are my d4s? Come here.
Thunderclap emits. Several of the rust monsters are displeased. One of them is especially looking a little rough.
Okay,
just
well I
gonna
did
say-
make that save.
Oof. You could also use your Tides of Chaos if you'd like to get
Ooh!
advantage.
You're right, I can do that. I new to this. All right,
You're fine.
let's do that. Why not?
I'm just also going to throw it out there that eating the fruit is a bonus action.
Well,
Thank
I'm
you.
on. Oh dear, what have I done? Oh no, come back here. Here we go. We're gonna try that again, shall we? Oh, that's much better. With the Tides of Magic Chaos situation, I rolled a natural 20 for 23 save.
Hey, so you only take 12 thunder damage.
Hooray! And then does that mean I have to roll on the Chaos table situation?
Oh, when you cast your next spell, yes.
Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, thanks.
So, I also have a flying sword. Is there anything within range for the flying sword to hit?
There's rust monsters.
I only got a 9, so I don't think that hits.
Clangs off their shells, unfortunately.
Since I used meta magic, I got to surge.
You do.
2 skeletons appear. They act on my own initiative turn and remain until they're destroyed. So, I have 2 skeletons that just suddenly appear. I'm like, go get them, boys.
There's 17 NPCs on the field right now. Jeez.
Yes, there are.
Great.
Should we call
I've,
this "Oops, all NPCs"?
I've already rolled the first one. I don't think hits. That's a 9, but
Nope.
a modified 20 does. I'm assuming hits.
Sure, yeah, you hit one of the rust monsters. Go for it.
For 5 slashing damage. And then I
Okay.
will back up and I'll grab an apple. It's
An
fine,
apple.
because it's sparkly, right?
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
Gotta be special, right?
Sure.
Crunch. It matches my hair. Of course I'm going
As
to eat an
you
apple.
munch into this apple, that's not what I needed. There we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Roll me a d12.
A 10.
You are vulnerable to all poison damage for until the end of your next turn. You feel magic like seep into you, and it sort of weakens you a little bit.
This reminds me of the story with the woman with his hair as dark as night and lips as red as an apple. How's that go?
Okay, let's see. Whose turn is it now? I believe we are at Gail's turn.
Well, another lightning is going to come down and strike one of the rust monsters still in the storm sphere.
Sure.
Storm sphere.
Do you care which one, or do you want me to roll for it randomly?
Oh, if you wouldn't mind rolling. There's still 4 up, or one
There's
of one of
3.
them's dead.
There's
There's
3.
3. Okay, go ahead and roll for it.
Okay, yeah. You'll hit the one that's extra sleepy.
Oh, great. Okay, and that's gonna be 10, 12, 15 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
Yup. So that's the bonus action. And then for my action, and there's still 6 rust monsters hanging out around me and Eustace, aren't there? Great. Well, that's just nice. That's lovely.
Would you like Eustace to attack them?
Oh, sure, but before Eustace does that, we're just gonna cast an ice knife at 5th level at one of them.
Oh my god. Okay.
She sort of Gail sort of touches the tip of her tongue and gets just like a little bit of saliva on it and blows on it to create the ice knife and sort of flings it in the direction of one of the rust monsters.
Sure. Is that an attack roll or a saving throw?
It is an attack roll.
Go ahead and roll that then.
You know what? Believe we're gonna use a couple of sorcery points there to re-roll that because of the whole with using seeking spell.
Sure.
Okie dokie. I believe that's something that I can do. Yeah, sure. That's a thing I can do. Hold on.
Don't you know?
Everything is a little. Come here. You know, it's just going well. That's it. Does a 17 hit there?
It does.
Oh, great. Oh, that's wonderful. I have to get out all the d10s for this because for some reason D&D Beyond won't let me roll 5 of them at once. Although I should be able to do that, but no. Not a thing.
Are you the type of person that enjoys rolling a lot of dice and that's the fun part of the game for you?
I really do.
Okay, go
It's
for it.
really great, but I didn't bring out enough dice today because I wasn't prepared.
You're
apparently.
definitely killing this one. So.
Yeah, I mean, well, if that's the case, I mean, I am definitely killing this one because I already have, with 4 out of the 5 dice, it's 16 plus 6 is 22, and then another 23. Oh, there's another one. Hold on. 24.
Yup. Let's see. That's. Yeah. That one's at negative 21 hit points.
Okay.
So the
Well,
ice
so that
knife
one's dead then.
flings out of your hand and goes through it and impales into the ground, and you notably watch the rust monster like sink down and stop moving.
All right, Eustace, go ahead, do your thing.
And Eustace will bite at one and roll pretty well, and then he'll tail. They're wise to the tail this time.
Sure.
And they move out of the way. The bite does manage to hit in, though.
It's a pretty big mouth. It's kind of hard to get out of the way of that.
It's true. It is a gargantuan mouth. Geez, 4d12?
I love him.
Oh. And it can eat them. That's cool. 1,
Yay!
12, 20. So 23 damage to one of them, and it's grappled in its mouth. It can't eat them, my bad. But it can frustrate me to no end. So we're gonna... nope, not that one. Nope, not that one. That one. He picks one up and like chomps into it, and it just... And he actually does swallow it, because it's very dead. As your gargantuan T-Rex consumes a rust monster. We're back.
I really like your new friend.
We're back to the bunny's turn. However, as you all are fighting, and this is going pretty well, you notice that feeling, that electric feeling you kind of had this morning that made you get a little pep in your step, changes a little bit. And yes.
I forgot to roll on the magic table.
Did. Go ahead and roll.
Yeah, that's a thing that I have to do. So is that the Tides of Chaos situation? And that's
It's a
is that 5? Oh, it's a guaranteed one.
The Tides of Chaos will make it guaranteed surge, so you don't have to change it.
Okay. Oh, well, that's fun. I can mentally converse with the deity of my choice for a minute.
Sure. What deity would you like to chat with?
Oh, I don't, is this being your world, is this fairly standard D&D deities?
Yeah. With a few extra, but we don't have to go into that right now.
Well, I just want to say hey to the Wild Mother, see how things are going.
Sure. Sure.
Just,
okay.
hey, gal, how's it going? How's the nature and everything? We've got these things here, and they're not doing great with us. But so if you don't mind, if you feel like helping out, great. They're protect your orchards and these amazing fruit. They're so shiny. I've never seen anything like it. Oh my god.
I've added the Wild Mother for
Perfect.
her responses to the initiative table. So on
There we
her
go.
turn, because another NPC is what we need, she'll go.
Yep.
So the magic feels a little bit different, and anytime you all cast a spell, you feel it. You feel in your blood the control that you have to exert to maintain concentration so that you don't surge. That feels harder to do now, as all of your surge values go up to 25%.
Ooh.
It's the bunny's turn. We'll go ahead and Loretta, make a contested animal handling intimidation. We'll say not intimidation, since you already did that. Animal handling, persuasion, or deception test to
Alright.
the bunny that you're sort of force feeding a carrot to.
Okay, I got a 12 for persuasion.
Okay, it is. What are you doing to try to persuade it?
I'm petting it and poorly. I'm not very good with animals. I'm just shoving the tip of the carrot into its teeth. Like, come on, come on.
Poor bun. Let me see something just real quick. Special restoration. That's not it. That's not it. Where is it? Hang on. Sorry. There it is. You could use your Tides of Chaos feature to get advantage on this.
Ooh, yes,
Because
please.
that's ability checks, attack rolls, which I didn't realize, and saving throws.
Well, that's a 13,
Well, okay.
and I'm gonna surge.
No, you rolled. It just makes it so your next spell guarantee surges.
Can I
got
use
it.
Bend Luck for Loretta? And when another creature makes an attack roll, an ability check, or a saving throw, I can spend 2 sorcery points.
Yep.
Okay, I've been using D&D Beyond. I'm using my real
So
dice
you can
for
use
this.
add a D4 to that.
You add a D4
Ooh.
to it, not a whole new.
Oh,
thing.
To the-
Yeah.
to the
D4.
13.
Okay, so that's a 7. I roll a D4.
Yes. Yep.
Okay.
Add it to the 13.
Great. Okay, 2, so 15.
Okay. So.
Loretta has a surge.
Oh joy. Okay. Well, it's wary. It starts munching, but it's not like it's still fighting and trying to claw at you. Loretta, go ahead and surge though. And this doesn't.
Surge.
You'll have to redo Tides of Chaos because this isn't that. But go ahead and do it.
Okay, because what we need is more NPCs. So a
Oh
Blink Dog controlled by the
my
DM appears.
God.
As a refresher for people, we have a giant T-Rex, we have a knight, we have 2 flying swords, we have a water elemental, 2 skeletons, a bunch of
Rust monsters.
rust monsters,
This
and a
polymorphed bunny. And a
some
blink
kind of
dog.
Yep.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
Okay. Blink dog is going to go at the end of initiative. We had a bear, too, for a minute. Jeez. Okay. Sure. Bork! A blink dog shows up. It is going to try to claw you, though, Loretta. So, where's the... There it is. 19.
That hits.
Okay. 24.
Ouch.
And 7.
Now, hey there. I think I just brought you into existence, and that's how you're gonna treat me?
Well, you take 2 points of damage.
Oh.
Yeah,
Great.
the other one, those are just attack rolls that it was rolling. It deals you 2 points of damage with its tiny bunny claws.
Great.
I just... Delta, you and your water elemental.
Yes.
It's your turn.
We would like.
Remember, there's fruit.
Oh yeah, I. Gosh golly. Okay, so so there are still 3 rust creatures, kind of near the night.
No, near the night there are 5. In the storm area, off a bit, there are 3.
Okay. Would it be? Are the 5 like in kind of a loose general?
They are all around the night, except for the one that your water elemental pushed up. Which actually, no, it has moved. Yeah, so they're all around the night, except for where your water elemental, who is also next to the night.
That's rude.
And there are 2 skeletons next to
Yeah, but they're friends.
that, and then Loretta's not terribly far away either.
That's fine. I think maybe if I aimed this right, generously, maybe I could get 3 of them. Delta would like to kind of just wave her hand up and aim a tidal wave of water, which can be up to 30 feet long, 10 feet wide, or up to 10 feet tall, which I assume means could be slightly smaller and not take out all of my friends. And aim for 3 of the rest monsters exclusively. I'll take 2 if it means I don't have to hit any of my associates.
You could hit 3 of them and not hit anyone else.
I would like to very much do that, and also quicken it so it's a bonus action.
Sure, of course you do. So, that's a thing.
Is that okay?
Yep. Do they roll saves against it, I assume?
Dexterity 18.
Nat 20.
Sure.
3.
Hmm.
And cocked. And 8. So, yeah, nope, they're all caught, except for the nat 21.
So 48 bludgeoning. So 17 for the 2, and they're knocked prone. For a natural 20, is it still half damage?
Yes, yeah.
Okay. So half 17. I'll let you figure that out. And water spreads out across the ground, extinguishing unprotected flames, blah, 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 whatever.
2 of the ones that you knock like this, like, flip over and start twitching. And that's 4 of the 10 rust monsters dead.
Cool.
You still have your action. You do need to roll Surge to see if you surge.
Oh yeah, let's do that first.
Because Tidal Wave is definitely a leveled spell.
Safe.
Okay.
Okay, so for my actual spell, I would like to close my eyes briefly and concentrate very hard on being pretty and 7 little points of light are going to start spinning around my head.
Are you casting Crown of Stars?
I am. Sort of like I got knocked out in a cartoon, but pretty.
Okay. Sure.
Why do you say it like that? You say it like...
I just know Crown of Stars pretty well, so I'm interested.
Let's say 8th level just to make, like, fun times.
Cool. That's a lot. Go ahead and roll, see if you surge.
Sure.
And then
look, I do.
Cool.
And
well,
I get
and then
True Sight.
Oh, okay.
For 10 minutes.
So you still see the tiny bunny as the giant thing.
Oh no, I don't like that. Make it go away.
But you know that it's like not in that form, but you know truly it is that form.
I still don't like it.
Now everyone roll on the surge table at 100%. Delta, go first with the cackling.
I cast polymorph on myself, and if I fail, I turn into a T-Rex. I don't know the save on that, though.
It's your save.
Oh, that's exciting. Oh yeah, I guess that's fine.
I can look up what kind of save it is if you'd like.
That would help me loads.
Sure.
I think it's a wisdom.
Probably. Yep, it's a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah.
19?
Does that beat your save?
18?
Okay.
Yes.
Just as a thing, technically, you can choose to not resist a polymorph. Do you want to be a T-Rex?
Would I be a T-Rex with a crown of stars?
Yes, because you can still cast spells when you're polymorphed.
Yes, I'm a T-Rex. I'm sorry, I'm really loud. I'm really excited about this.
Okay. So, Delta turns into a smaller T-Rex, but a, huge one nonetheless. Loretta, what happens to you since you're holding the bunny?
My speed is doubled for 1 minute.
Okay.
I just hold it really fast.
With that, I originally was going to choose the other one, but since Loretta's going fast, I'm going to choose my speed is halved for 1 minute.
The speed force goes from you to the other one. I love
Yeah.
it. Sten, what's going on with you?
Sten is still asleep.
Sure.
But the nearest non-magical locked thing becomes unlocked. Whatever that is.
Duly noted. Okay. Gail?
Well, okay, so first of all, a random enemy has to succeed on a wisdom saving throw.
Within what range?
It doesn't say, it just says a random enemy must succeed on a wisdom saving throw based on my spell DC.
There are currently, how many alive? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 enemy creatures alive.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to roll.
Yep.
8 is the rabbit.
8 is the rabbit. Okay, well,
Okay.
let's hope it's not 8.
Okay.
Let's really hope it's not 8.
I'm picking up the die. That is an 8.
Oh, good, it's the rabbit.
So what happens to Sir Bun?
So he's got to make us so now that we know it's Sir Bun, he's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. He makes it as the stupid fox.
This could either be great or it could be terrible.
4.
4. So that fails, which means their head explodes.
Well, this is very traumatizing for Loretta. Let me read polymorph real quick.
Loretta, I'll buy you a new one.
Well, there goes my other plan.
If it had succeeded, it would have taken 2d8 psychic damage, but
My vets have like no hit points.
but
This ended bad either way. Fuck.
But yeah, according to the random magic table, if it fails, the head explodes.
Okay. So, technically, polymorphs are like wild shapes. But this is just a death effect. It's not damage.
It just explodes.
Yeah, its head explodes.
Oh.
Loretta, yeah, that's unfortunate. And the body resumes its normal form, because that's how long it lasts until it dies.
Loretta, you all right?
Am I just absolutely crushed? I'm very fast,
trauma.
though.
Okay, that was the last one, right? Of the surges? Yeah.
I think so actually. So it was well in terms of like which order you picked. That was really beautifully done, I must say.
Yeah. Yeah, because it says if it drops to 0, any like remaining damage goes to the creature, but it didn't take damage. It just died. So
This was not how you expected the game to go, was it, Goat?
no. I mean, I don't have hard expectations on a lot of this stuff. It hadn't taken damage yet. 207 hit points just gone. I am spinning. It's the water elemental's turn.
Oh, I forgot. I'm sorry.
Fine.
Well, I guess the next two. Wait. No. Slam attack to the next closest rust monster.
Sure,
Please.
sure.
She's just gonna like reach out a wavy arm and just like try and 21 to hit.
Hits.
Ten bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And he'd like to do it again.
Sure. Same one?
Same one, why not?
Yeah.
18.
Yeah, it hits.
8 bludgeoning damage. Please.
And it and its head kind of caves a little bit and it slumps over dead. There are 6 living rust monsters, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, there are 5. 5 living rust monsters. This makes it the rust monster's turn. All of the rust monsters frenzy run to the hulking corpse of whatever this is. Let's see. The skeletons, the knight, Eustace, the water elemental, and Delta, did you move in melee range since you're a T-Rex now?
I still have movement.
Yep.
I'm within 30 feet.
Yeah.
No, if I couldn't have attacked, I would have waited.
Okay, cool. All get to make attacks of opportunity against the remaining rust monsters. So, let's see. Of the group, though, that only one of them is still alive. So, yeah, they all get to roll against one. So I'll roll for Eustace. Eustace hits by a lot. Jeez. Eustace might kill it on his own. 4, 14, 26. Jeez, Eustace, 35 damage. Eustace killed it on his own. He eats another rust monster. 4...
41426.
What? Stop that. Jeez. Sorry, I said 35? Yeah. So, cool. The other ones that were in the cloud, however, frenzily move out of the cloud. They do take a little bit of damage, I believe, for being
Only if they end their turn there.
they're not ending their turn there. They're ending on top of the
they're
giant
fine.
beast. As they do, they begin to gorge themselves. You notice that as they're biting into it, this entire creature is just made of metal. And they feast, and they feast, and they feast. And they get larger, and slowly they sort of come together. And this spray of shrapnel and noises turns into as the three remaining fuse into one large rust monster. Yeah.
Did the skeletons get an attack of op?
The three that were remaining were not with your group. They were 30 feet away.
Oh, okay.
There's only one in your group that was still alive
Gotcha.
after everything yelled into them. And Eustace
died.
ate it.
Cool.
Right. So that's going to be the rust monster's turn. Sten, it's now your turn.
So, the sleep is non-magical. How does that work? Can I willingly, wake up?
So, what I will say is you can make a perception test at disadvantage to see if the noises and whatnot wake you up.
Alright. I'll use my Ties of Chaos to give me advantage to just make it a straight roll then.
Sure.
Why not? I think I'm still huge, too.
You are. You are.
Okay. That is a 19 total.
Okay. Yeah, you awaken. That does take your bonus action, we'll
That's my
say.
bonus?
Sure.
Alright, so, how close is this, giant rust monster to me?
55 feet?
50, 55?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up, using half my movement. I'm gonna, look around and, see all, the new stuff that's happened since I went to sleep.
It's a lot.
It's maybe I should have just gone to... Maybe I should have just gone to the stupid thing today. And he's gonna look at this giant rust monster, and he's going to cast, using his 7th level slot, Reverse Gravity.
Okay.
So, this is going to be a 50-foot radius. Every creature and object that isn't somehow anchored to the ground in the area falls upwards.
What if the creature is bigger than the area?
There is no size specification.
Okay. So the corpse of the huge creature begins to float with the rust monster on top of it.
Yep. A creature can make a dexterity saving throw to grab onto a fixed object it can reach, thus avoiding the fall.
Okay. It fails.
I'll also, you know what? I'll use a mana magic point to make this a careful spell. So, if there's anyone within that radius, like any of my siblings, I will let them immediately succeed.
That's good, because Loretta was.
Okay, so Loretta...
I was too. I was eating fruit.
You had backed up away a bit from the
Okay.
bunny situation.
I wasn't sure how far that was.
Nope.
Yeah, so like there's this little pocket of like non-reverse gravity around
Yeah.
Loretta. Alright. And since I used magic, I'm gonna roll on the table.
Roll 100%, and then also roll 25% for your spell.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. I'll do the 25% first.
Sure.
And then okay. I instantly learn a random language.
Okay, I'll figure out which language that is.
Alright. And then for the guaranteed one, I fall back asleep.
I'm here. Isn't reverse gravity concentration?
It is.
Cool.
Okay, so the beast comes thunking back down, and the rust monster on top of it. It's a 50-foot drop?
Wow.
Or it's a 50-foot zone?
It is a 50-foot zone. The cylinder is 100 feet high.
Okay, so it's 10d6. 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 27, 30, 38, 41 points of bludgeoning damage hit the rust monster. Still up, but definitely a little confused and kind of annoyed. Cool. So that's the end of your turn. The Wild Mother.
All right.
Darling, what is it that you'd like me to do? How did you get this number, first of all? It seems rather in hand. You
Do I
can
respond
respond.
on my turn,
Yeah,
or
you can respond now.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, if you have any tricks up your sleeve, that would be mighty appreciated. But thanks for saying we have it in hand. We're pretty great. I'll be honest, not to toot my own horn or anything like that. But I figured that these rust monster things can't be natural at all, and they're destroying your orchard and everything. I thought you might have some stake in the game.
In order for new growth to happen in a forest, the old must wither and rot. While they're not one of my creations, rust monsters do serve a purpose in the natural order. However, were you amenable to an agreement, perhaps something could happen.
Oh. I mean, what sort of agreement did you have in mind then there?
You're asking me for a favor, one in return.
Well, I mean, yeah. I'm a big fan of yours and everything. I certainly know that you wouldn't ask anything I wouldn't agree to, so sure, why not?
Excellent. What favor is it that you'd like?
Oh gosh, I didn't even think this far ahead.
Give it a few moments.
Okay.
And you can claim your favor on your turn.
Great, perfect.
Give you a few moments to think about that. Now it's Arbor's turn.
The big ass rust monster. How big is it?
It is currently large size. So it's like 10 feet tall.
Oh, I love that. I don't love that. I would like to arrange myself so I don't hit Loretta. Hold out my hands like that, and cast Cone of Cold. But instead of cold, it's gonna be lightning.
Okay. Is that a save or an attack?
Actually, I can't do it. It's gonna be cold because this is from the Staff of Power. So never mind.
Ah, okay.
So
Save or an attack?
It is a save, con 17.
Okay. They got an 18.
Okay, so it's going to still be half damage.
Mm-hmm.
Where the heck? I just had it. Where the hell did it go? 8d8 cold damage.
Okay.
That will be 33 cold damage.
Okay. What do your skeletons and flying sword do?
Skeletons will run up and quickly attack. For an 8 does not hit. Modded 20.
Sure. We'll say that hits.
That's 7 slashing damage, and the flying sword will also move up if it can reach. It has a 50-foot. Oh no, it just has a hover speed. It does. It can't move.
Oof. It just follows you.
It just follows me. So, with my bonus action, I'll eat another fruit.
What kind of fruit do you grab?
They're pears?
There's apples, pomegranates, peaches, orange, bananas, pears, and lemons.
Pears.
Okay. Roll on the surge table, 100%.
Ooh. I will do that. I would like to suddenly I look refreshed. I'm ready to go. I get all my spell slots back.
Jeez. Okay. Gail. It's now your turn.
You know, Wild Mother, I was thinking about it, and I think you're right. I think we have this pretty well in hand here. But you know what would be really nice, I think, is if, see, I was watching from up here on Eustace, you see, and Loretta was just having such a great time getting to be friends with that bunny. And so I was thinking, what would be really nice, we didn't have a lot in the way of pets growing up, or at least I don't think Loretta did. So if you could give her like a bunny who would be her friend forever, that I think would make her really happy.
Roll no. Okay. Yep. Sure.
Cool. Great. Wonderful. Well, that was fun. It's just really nice chatting with you. You're just this lovely presence, and it make me feel all, it's comfortable, really. It's like cozy and homey and all of that. So I think then, we've still got this giant rust monster hanging out, right? Yep. Sure.
Yep.
Delta did this thing, and it was really cool with this like crown with the stars and everything. Yeah, that seemed real pretty. So I think I might try one of those myself. It looked real good on her.
Sure.
Also, maybe at 8th level, that'd be fun.
Good God. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know how this works though, but it looked real pretty, so I thought I'd try it.
Yeah. So stars begin floating. I think there's things you can do with them. I don't know if they're bonus actions, but they're things.
I can certainly use a bonus action to send one of the motes at the big giant rust monster thing.
Sure.
Ranged spell attack. Oh, okay. I think I can do that. Sure, why not? Oh, that's pretty good there. How does a 27 sound?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So then that's it used to be that when you upcast on D&D Beyond, it would automatically upcast the dice for you, and it isn't seem to be doing that, which I found rather unfortunate. So, so is it when Crown of Stars is upcast, it's an extra dice? Is that how that works?
No,
Gives you
so
an
it's the
extra star.
number
Oh,
of
an extra star.
stars that you get.
Oh, okay.
So-
So
Yeah, I
that was
misspoke.
That's
yeah,
fine.
so flinging it is just going to be 4d12 radiant damage if it
right. So that was
hits.
19 points of radiant damage there
Okay. Yep.
as my bonus action.
Yep.
So I think that's my whole turn is action cast Get in the Stars. throw in one of the stars as my bonus action.
Did you roll a surge at 25% for casting an
Oh,
8th
sure
level
didn't.
spell?
Oh, sure didn't. Should do that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, great. I am safe.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's the Blink Dog's turn.
Oh, right, that. There's one of those on the
Because
field.
there's one of those on the field. And it's just... And it's like... What, are you petting it? Sure. It just kind of... And it just kind of like snuggles up with you. Because it doesn't really want to fight a rust monster. Because that doesn't look tasty. So... You hear the Wild Mother say, "Oh, well, if Loretta wants the rabbit back, then Loretta can have the rabbit back." And the body of the huge creature grows its head back, shrinks back down to a rabbit, and appears in Loretta's lap.
I did say bunny friend forever, I believe was my words. So, just putting that out there.
What does True Sight say?
It's still the thing.
Dope.
Loretta, make either a deception or an animal handling test at advantage.
Okay.
However, you're trying to now coax this creature. If you still have your liquid-soaked carrot from when its head exploded on you earlier.
Okay. It's 22 deception.
How are you trying to deceive it?
Be like, don't worry. Oh, you're back. I'm gonna let you do whatever you want. I love you so much.
Okay.
Well, no, I do love the bunny.
Loretta, you hear in your mind, in common, but in a very, rigid common. You help? The bunny is just staring right at you.
Yes.
The bunny turns around and begins hissing at the rust monster.
Okay.
You hear in your mind, briefly, "What do?" And that's it. Delta. T-Rex Delta, Crown of Stars, T-Rex Delta, and your water elemental.
Rawr.
It's your turn.
Yeah. I wanna stomp very decisively over to the rust monster.
Yeah,
Give it a big ol' roar.
Sure.
I wanna bite it.
You can do a multi-attack if you'd like.
Yeah,
Oh,
no, but the
yeah.
first one is the bite, and then the tail.
Well, it does specify that they can't be against the same creature.
Oh, you're right.
So,
Uh,
and unfortunately, they are one.
yes, that's true.
So yeah, go ahead and roll that attack roll.
You tricked me. That is a 23.
That hits. Roll your 4d12 plus 7 bite damage, because holy jeez.
D12s. I had this all planned out, and then I was a T-Rex, and my life changed.
And then I was a T-Rex, and my life changed forever.
Never going back, man.
Things that, I mean, not for another hour at least.
17, 21, 23 plus 7 is 30, please. It's not medium, right? It's large?
No, it is large.
Yeah, okay. It's fine.
You bite a hunk into it. It's very metallic tasting. It's not great.
That's gross.
Yeah.
As my bonus attack, can I send one of my stars at it?
Sure. So you
Yeah.
bite as you go down, like one of the orbs like comes off a little bit and like comes around into them. Go ahead and roll your attack.
I like that much better. Which is also 4d12, right? Yeah.
You have to roll the attack.
Oh, you're right.
But
I know what I'm doing.
yes, if you hit.
So that's 25.
That hits.
$33. Wait, 10. Yes, 33. Radiant, which I assume doesn't make a difference in this case. But...
No, it does not. Fortunately. Why don't you pull a little flavor on that?
Yeah, it's so I chomp it and it just like dents it up a whole bunch. Probably not going to get a lot of like recycling value back on that. But then when the mode of light strikes it, it goes inside and just sort of illuminates it from inside. Kind of that. Does anyone know his name? Like the prince from Beauty and the Beast, like when he turns back into like a human, sort of like that.
Adam?
No, don't like it. The Beast. Just sort of illuminates it from inside and then shatters it. Probably creating a lot of shrapnel. Sorry.
Sure. You're kind of the only one nearby. Some skeletons, they get hit, whatever.
Oops.
And the rust monsters are all dead.
Arr!
What do you all do for the next hour?
Stop around the orchard.
I have
Well, I probably
something
shrink
I
back
really
down.
need to do.
Hmm.
I would like. So, Goat, can I talk to the bunny? Is it back and forth, or is it just?
You can talk to the bunny back and forth now that we're out of initiative.
Okay. So remember my surge where I receive an honest answer to the next question I ask?
Yup.
So to the bunny, I ask, would you like to join our family?
It looks at you.
I hold out my carrot again.
Your carrot's kind of gross. As it has rabbit on it from its previous life.
New carrot, new carrot.
I love how the song playing right now is called Stubborn But Honest. And it starts nibbling on the carrot. And you just hear in your mind, maybe. Need help.
Oh. What? Do you need help? What do you need help with?
Too small.
I cast Enlarge on the bunny.
Go ahead and roll. see
Well,
if
we
you
got
surge.
such a big family. Right, and I still have that Tides of Chaos. Oh! I cast Levitate on myself.
Oh, jeez. We're not in the right spots.
Yeah, my bad.
You're good. You're good. It happens. I think.
Loretta, it ain't attacking, is it alright?
I'm just floating through the air. I think we got a new. Well, maybe we got another addition to our big family.
Oh, really?
Rawr.
Another addition to the Scorch Squad, right?
The Scorch Squad, we are.
Yeah, we just gotta find that Percy fella, right?
I don't, you know, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I don't think we ever agreed on the Scorch Squad. I thought the Winds of Change was a very good name.
Well, I think Loretta and I outvote all of y'all if y'all vote for yourselves.
You know, I don't think that
Yeah.
should count because the two of you are twins and everything.
The bunny says, not this. Big. Metal.
All right.
What it's saying?
Can I still pet you
Mm.
if you're metal?
What pet?
Like this.
Mm. Fine.
Oh, you prefer a little scratch behind the ears?
Fine. Help.
Okay.
Over the course of a few minutes back and forth, you eventually realize that, or you come to understand, that it's trying to figure out how to not be a rabbit, and how to be what it usually is. However, Delta, even though you're still a T-Rex at the moment, with your true seeing T-Rex, you noticed that before you saw like the bunny is sort of this weird outlined form, and the large form that it was like this grand. It was very obvious that was the true form. You now see the bunny and the large form as the same, as in they are both true forms of this creature.
She's having a very philosophical conversation in her head about the duality of nature in man and twins, as a matter of fact. In her off time as a professor, she would perhaps consider writing a paper on this. But as she's a T-Rex, it's very much like the end of Jurassic Park, and she's just going to do that like rawr.
We will say, if everyone's fine with it, that the hour passes.
Solid.
Okay? It is still a rabbit.
Does Loretta tell us anything with this conversation that's going on?
Oh yeah, I relay everything to everyone else as I go.
If I turn it back, is it gonna hurt us? Can you ask it that?
Little buddy. So we're trying our best to turn you back. We just gotta know if you're gonna try and kill us, but
Like
I don't think you will.
It followed me to the astral plane and tried to kill
Oh
me.
yeah, what's up with your little interest in my little brother?
It wouldn't have done that if you hadn't gone to the astral plane.
Tried to stop me.
Try to stop him from what?
Run. Put up a wall.
Oh, we must have trapped him with the rust monsters.
Oh.
We are so sorry.
I am sorry.
Arbor, you go and apologize.
So I am sorry. I did not know what was happening. There was a big scuffle and commotion over here, and we were kind of scared because y'all made me fall out of the sky.
I would like to point out that at some point during this conversation, Gail would have, like, used a little gust of wind to slide herself down off of Eustace.
Sure.
And probably grabbed a pomegranate off the ground and, started nibbling away at that during all of these conversations.
We'll see if it matters, but all of your surge values go up to 50%.
Neat. So should I start?
You don't have to, no, unless you're casting a spell. And Gust is a cantrip, so that doesn't do it. Melora, or sorry, not Melora, the Wild Mother, will eventually let you know that, since you specified that she wanted the rabbit back, now it could be either.
Oh!
It just,
Well, that's mighty nice of you.
it just has to will itself. Anyway,
Oh,
this has been fun.
Well, and don't forget, I owe you a favor now.
Oh, I remember.
Okay.
Is this out loud, Gail?
Sure.
Yeah, who are you talking
Wait.
to?
Yeah. You who? Oh, who a favor?
Oh, I was talking to the Wild Mother.
What?
Well,
Where?
we just struck up a conversation like you do, and that's how that rabbit over there came back.
You are mighty friendly.
I know. And, yeah, apparently, well... Apparently, if the rabbit wants to be its full self again, it can. But it also could just be a rabbit. Maybe if we don't tell it, it'll just stay a rabbit. It'll be fine.
The rabbit rolls perception to try to hear you.
Sure,
And
that's
because
fine.
it has big ears and whatnot. It gets a natural 1, though, and it doesn't hear you.
Oh no.
Great.
What? Delta's gonna pick up an apple, I guess.
Uh-huh.
And while she's thinking, she's going to offer it to the rabbit.
Is it a
then...
sparkling apple or an apple?
Oh, goat, it's a sparkling apple.
Okay. Okay.
It is,
Interesting.
curious to me what, okay, so it wasn't friends with those other monsters. Where is it going? What is it doing? Little bunny, what is your name, friend? Because if you don't tell us your name, Loretta's gonna call you something silly. I hate to say it.
Yeah, all her pets had these silly names.
What name? Seems
Oh no,
very
Loretta's gotta
confused.
name it. Oh, this
Loretta,
is
go for it.
just,
Like
it's fine.
Bigfoot fluff.
That's
Bigfoot.
not the worst one you've come up with.
That's
true.
an improvement, actually.
Yeah.
Do you all
Alright,
ever take the time to explain to Bigfoot Fluff that it can be its old self if it wants to?
I think
Look,
if it promises not to hurt us, I see no reason why not.
discretion is not our strong suit. I
Yeah,
think
I-
that
I
either we
trust,
yeah.
And
I trust
my
Bigfoot
siblings.
fluff.
Okay.
I trust my siblings.
Eventually, the message gets communicated, and the bunny like closes its eyes and like you can tell it's thinking very hard, and it grows. Not to the same size that it was. It grows to a medium size, but it is that same type of creature. Now, in your mind, you hear a much clearer voice. Ah, good. And it looks at you, Loretta. It says, "Thank you.
Sorry about that whole mess.
Will you help me?"
Yeah, what is it that you need help with?
Those rust monsters were sent by the people that created me because I was built for a task and that task is done. So they were going to unbuild me. And I didn't want to be unbuilt, so I ran. And that's how they tried to kill me.
How rude.
Will you help me?
Yes.
Yeah.
You are one of the Callens now. Was that
Yep.
that how we
that's-
say our-
yep. Yep.
Callan,
It is now.
Mom's
Yeah.
gonna love you.
That's the saddest story I've
We-
heard in a long time.
Yeah.
No, I think it's wonderful Mama's gonna love him.
Oh no,
Aha, Delta. Yeah, that's what I meant. Thank you.
So, over the course of like a few weeks, as you all like adjust, it begins, you some more communication, some research. You find out that this creature is known as a steel predator. Comes from the plane of Macanus. And they are used as sort of assassins, kind of. So the purpose that it had was to kill someone. And it did that like a very good boy that he is.
Oh, what a good steel predator. Such a good steel predator.
And you learn that that their death was ordered by the Prime of the Modrons.
Ooh.
Some study reveals that the Prime of the Modrons is the most powerful being on Mechanus.
Yeah, that sounds real nasty.
Yeah.
Planning for this trip will take a
Y'all
while,
free-
and I suppose that can be another one-shot.
Ooh. Oh,
Since
goody.
I just expected y'all to kill this thing. That's where we're gonna call it. Let's all go around and introduce yourself, where people can find you, your favorite moment, and anything you got going on. Starting with Lady Dame.
Oh, hey, it's me, Lady Dame. That's me. I'm Lady Dame. I played Gail. Let's see. You can find me pretty much everywhere on the internets, Twitch, Twitter, Discord, etc. at the Lady Dame. I am a variety streamer over on my own channel where I read stories out loud, play chill indie games, run charity one-shots, and then also read terrible, horrible, no good, very bad smut on Saturdays, that being tomorrow, all at generally 9 p.m. Central most of the time. I also am here on Open for Adventure every Wednesday at noon Central in the Uncaged anthology, where I play Pris, who's the sweetest tiefling Disney princess ever. And then I have a whole bunch of stuff that I'm doing coming up this month here in February on various and sundry channels. I believe I'm playing a game over on Mare Feathers, which is a sequel to the Little Fears game. That's on the 14th. Something about first on it over on Eva Serate's channel. Is that true? Am I making that up? I believe that's coming up.
It cut out for me. Mothership?
Yep. And then 10 Candles over on Craftic Studios on the 28th. Then I'm running my own charity one-shot coming up sometime. There's a whole bunch of stuff. Follow me on Twitter to figure out what it is, because there's a lot. Yeah, and I think that's it for me. Oh, my favorite part. There's so many good ones, though. I mean, I have to say it was probably rolling to make that rabbit's head explode. And that's terrible and horrible, but, like, that's the kind of chaos that I signed up for. Yeah. Good time.
I can go
All right,
next.
I'll go.
Oh, go ahead, Rackli. Go for it.
Okay, sure. Hey guys, I am Rakalai, Rakolai. There's a few ways you can pronounce it. I'm not too bothered which one. Tonight I have been your sleepy boy, Sten Smith, and you can find me here on Twitch, twitch.tv/Rakalai. I do Gundam building streams on weekends. Tomorrow I'll be doing one at around 2 p.m. Eastern. Wednesday nights or Tuesday nights usually. I play Destiny, usually very poorly. And on Saturday the 27th, I will be guesting on Lady Dame's channel for one of those Smutty Saturday readings. I'll be guesting with Anik and Wild Engineer. We're gonna be reading some works by Mr. Chuck Tingle. So you can tune in and listen to us read some Tinglers. You can also find me on Twitter at Rakalai_. That is the underscore symbol, not the word underscore.
It's fair.
Favorite part?
Oh yeah, favorite part was probably just watching Goat sink deeper and deeper into despair as the night dragged on.
What the fuck?
I'll go next. Hi, I'm Mare. You can find me on Twitter at Archmage of Dice. I also stream on Twitch video games and some TTRPGs, one-shots you can find on my channel. Like as Lady Dame said, I have a City of Mist one-shot that's being run by Tender Ideas on my channel on Valentine's Day at 2 p.m. I'm also starting to plan a charity stream on my birthday in March. Tomorrow night, you can find me on Open for Adventure at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time with the Season 2 premiere of Numenera Remnant, where I play Lichten Brattlesby, same voice I used tonight. And on the 13th, next Saturday, I will be premiering Secrets Beyond the Suns, an Invisible Sun campaign on my channel at 1:30 p.m. No, it's either 1 or 1:30. I can't remember what we decided. On my channel, Eastern Time. My favorite part was turning it into a rabbit because that's the point where it just started getting crazier and going downhill. Or, yeah.
All right, I can go. I'm Elisa, and I played Loretta. You can find me on Twitter at Elisa. That's EYY Elisa. I don't have any things going on currently, but I'll be in an upcoming stream on O4A for Goat's Part-Time Gods campaign. And my favorite part, I think, was just accepting the rabbit into the steel predator into our family. My heart warmed.
I think that's me. Hi, I'm Eva. I loved all of this. You can find me on Twitter at EvaSarate. Nope, the EvaSarate, and on Twitch at EvaSarate. I don't know what technology is. I occasionally stream video games every Wednesday over at Thanran's channel. And that is probably going to be it for me. I have a Holiday Chaos charity one-shot coming up on the 13th, benefiting... I don't think we've finally finalized that. We will be back on the 21st for Death's Keepers. And as Lady Dame said, more Mothership on also Sunday the 21st at 8 p.m. Pacific. I'm not going to do that time math. And starting a new short campaign in March on my channel, something nautical. So we will see you then. My favorite thing this game was honestly just that visual of Gail kind of Napoleon Bonaparting it up on Eustace.
Hi everyone, I'm Goat. You can find me on Twitter at SwayingGoat. Pretty much that's where I am everywhere. You can find me in our Discord, having fun, whatnot. As Elisa mentioned, on March 20th, I will be running a new actual play on our channel called Part-Time Gods Awoken, using the Part-Time Gods game system by Third Eye Games. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really, really excited about it. There's also something else coming up soon that I can't quite announce yet, but it's going to be out of this plane. So then my favorite part, so most of y'all know I ran 3 of these. I thought the maze was going to be the most out there. I definitely thought the tournament was going to be the most out there after that. And I thought this was going to be the most straightforward. Big monster field, huge spells, whatever. And it just was not. At all. So yeah, that was probably my favorite part, was being very surprised for most of the game. You can find the channel on Twitter at open4adventure. We do all of our announcements through Twitter, our stream schedule on Twitter, so pay attention to that. You can also join our Discord, where we announce games like this, and we chat around and have fun and share pictures of our pets doing silly things. Warm Fuzzies are patrons that we love to shout out at the end of every stream, because they help make all of our content possible, like paying for art and a variety of other things, really, for our streams. So... does somebody have that list handy?
I do. I opened it. First of all, we've got the OG Belchabez.
Belchabez!
OG over A, baby.
We've got Christina.
Christina!
Deborah. We've got L Street Gaming.
L Street.
L Street.
Rick. Oh.
Oh.
And last but not least, we have Strix.
We've just had a birthday. Very recently.
Happy birthday, Strix!
Happy birthday,
Happy
Strix.
birthday!
Thank you so much for tuning in tonight. This was something.
Sure was.
Don't forget to love each other. Tune in, like Mer said, tomorrow night for Numenera, coming back for its season 2. I hear a rumor. No, I don't think I'm allowed to say that. Never mind. Anyway, Anyway, y'all have fun. Make sure to love each other. And good night.
Oh, baby, I love